So the topic name is the anti-cancer drug. So first of all, what is the definition of anti-cancer drugs? The anti-cancer drug is also called as the anti-neoplastic drugs. Then that is effective in the treatment of the malignant or cancerous diseases. These are several major classes of anti-cancer drugs. These included the alkylating agents, antimetabolites, then natural products, and the hormones. In the addition, there are the numbers of drugs that do not fall within those cancer, but they demonstrate anti-cancer activities, and these are used in the treatment of the malignant diseases. That drugs is called as the anti-cancer drug. So next we have to discuss about the classification of anti-cancer drug and its mechanism of action and some classes of that drugs. So first of all, what is the main classification of anti-neoplastic drug? Then it having the mainly four classes. First one, that is alkylating agents, antimetabolites, antibiotics, and the plant product. So first of all, the alkylating agents. What is the mechanism of action of alkylating drugs? It acts by the cross linkage of a DNA participating in the at the N7 position of the guanine, and this is the mechanism of action of alkylating agents. Then it's a classification of alkylating agents. First of all, this is the nitrogen mustard. It having the example, that is the mecloredamine, melphalan, chlorambucil, cyclophosphamide, ifosfamide, istramustine, uracil mustard, and the isosamide. And second one, that is the nitrosourea, and it's having the example, that is the carmustine, lomustine, and semustine. Then the third one, that is the aziridine. What is the examples of the aziridine? That is the thiotepa, benzotepa, and ultratamine. Thiotepa, benzotepa, and ultratamine. Then the aryl sulfonates, it's having example like the busulfan. Then the miscellaneous, it having the example like the streptozocin and dacarbazine. Then the second one class, that is the antimetabolites. So what is the mechanism of action of antimetabolites? It induces the duplication of the nucleotides, inducing in turns in the inhibition of the DNA replication. So what is it's a subclasses. First subclass, it's a folic acid analog, having example, that is the methotrexate and trimethoprim. Second one, that is the purine analog. It having the example, that is the mercaptopurine, theogonine, and azathioprine. Then the third one, that is the pyrimidine analog. It having the example like the fluorouracil, cytarabine, and floxuridine. Then the third part, that is the miscellaneous drug. Third class of anti-cancer, that is the miscellaneous drug. It having the example like the cisplatin, mitotane, procarbazine, and hydroxyurea. Then the fourth one class, that is the antibiotics, and it having the mechanism of action like it inhibit the bacterial cell wall synthesis, it inhibit the protein synthesis, and also the mechanism of action like the bacterial toxins are destroys the tumor, and and it can also be used for the bacterial based cancer vaccines. So for it's having the two subclasses like the anthracyclines and the miscellaneous. The first one example, that is the dactinomycin, daunorubicin, doxorubicin, carminomycin, and the idarubicin. Then the second one, that is the miscellaneous drugs, having the example like the biomycin, actinomycin D, mitomycin C, and mithramycin. Then the last one, that is the plant product. So what is the mechanism of action of a plant product? It having the mechanism of action like that it plays the significant role in either the inhibition of a cancer cell, activating the proteins, enzymes, and signaling pathway. So what is the examples of the plant product? It having the example like that the vincristine, vinblastine, topotecan, paclitaxel, docetazole, teniposite, etoposite, etc. So we have to discuss the all about the overall mechanism of action plus classification and the definition of anti-cancer drug. So the today's topic is cover. Thank you.